say it on here as usual.
You're listening to the legendary podcaster, the one, the only, T-Jam D, your personal favorite, and the show you've been waiting for. Probably offensive.
Welcome to another exciting episode of As the Crowe Flies. It's probably offensive, and we are ready to get busy with you, our audience. One time, T. Crowe or Johnny Bader, my man, is in the house.
Yes, sir, people. Here to talk about a couple things here and there. Some will enlighten, some might get mad, but we're going to talk about a couple things today that we're going to shake some people up. And you can always call in at 937-926-1641. Once again, that's 937-926-1641. Call in with your opinions and your comments, and keep it brief and keep it quick, and we'll get to you.
But if you call in, don't be stupid. I haven't. I don't think I've seen any celebrity deaths.
Well, there's a guy that was played on Sopranos and other things, but he was Tony Soprano's advisor. He passed away. I can't remember his name.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he was on behind the scenes on the show.
He was on the show. He acted on it. Yeah, he was acting on the show.
Okay. You don't remember his name?
No.
Okay. Well, I did not see that, so I don't know who that is.
And my man Phil Payne's watching. Hey, you know what, Phil? I'm glad you tuned in because the Browns stink. Look at the mess they're making right now. I'm done with my rant. Carry you on.
What is the mess that they're making?
What they're doing with Shador.
Yeah.
You're not giving them a fair chance, and it's just the Browns. They waste draft. Myles Garrett was going to leave. They threw the bag at him. He paid too.
I wouldn't go so fast with Shador because, by the way, they play more than 2 preseason games.
They played 3, and he played in 2.
So they put Shador out there to take a look at him, but
well, the look is not a fair look, and the reason I say that is they put everyone in. Mm-hmm. Adequate receivers, adequate line, adequate blocking, adequate running backs. Mm-hmm. Last night's game, they put him in with the guys that got cut today. Everybody he played with got cut,
except him. So he didn't get cut.
But what that does is it sabotages the fan, the normal fan who doesn't know any of this. Oh, he didn't look that good. Well, I wonder why.
Well, it's fine. They already seen what Shador could do, and they were never planning to cut him.
Yeah, I don't believe. No, he's worth too much money.
Was second-round talent. He
second round, yes.
Got drafted in the 5th round.
Mm-hmm.
But
did you hear what Eric Dickerson said?
What? No, I did not.
He talked to some insiders that he said that they told the NFL, got together and said, do not draft him. And someone called Cleveland and said, don't do this to this kid. And so that's why Cleveland drafted him in the 5th. They weren't going to draft him at all. Now, what I don't understand, all these teams need a quarterback. You let the NFL, because you get a check at the end of the year for $450 million. So they tell you what to do and what not to do.
Eric Dickerson said that?
Yeah.
What was his source?
He didn't want to give his source away.
Okay.
But he said he talked to some insiders. Mm-hmm. And come to find out, there was someone in Cleveland. I can't remember. I was half asleep when I listened to the report. Someone in Cleveland said the same thing, said it was true.
Oh, okay. but they drafted him anyway.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like it's a. It's got.
They
some
said they wanted to teach him a lesson. What they said
by not drafting him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Tony Romo wasn't drafted. There's a few people.
Yeah.
Ended up being superstars.
Yeah. Or drafted high.
But that was that would have been wrong on Shador's part because these guys who weren't drafted usually were just either at a small school and the NFL really didn't trust competition.
Well, Brady got drafted in the 6th round.
Brady was drafted in the 6th round, but Brady was not even a starter at Michigan.
He was off. He was off again on again.
Right.
Because they wanted to give Drew Henson. You know, Drew Henson was that big time superstar.
Yeah, and he played for the Yankees too.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
But that's a legitimate story if it came from.
Yeah, I want to, I want to hear more about that.
If it came from Eric Dickerson,
I think his credibility is,
He said he has sources that,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I don't know if it's true or not, but it sounds legit, like it could be. Good possibility that that's what's going on. I can't imagine it though that the NFL would say don't draft him because with his type of talent, somebody's going to get him.
Yeah, but it just wonders. With all that being said, it kind of makes you wonder why they waited to the 5th round to get him. And the funny thing about it is, look how much money he's garnered because of this. See, I think he sold $250 million worth of jerseys.
I don't know. He sold a lot of,
and I think he gets like out of his cut, it's like $14 million already. So you're paying him anyway for that money.
He's not really losing anything because he would only have a rookie deal for 3 years.
It's 5 rookie if you got drafted 1st round. Actually, this kind of helps him.
Yeah, because he doesn't have to be on the
right. He didn't have to deal with that 5-year.
And if he cuts up, he'll get a big contract.
Yeah, and he's making from jersey sales and popularity.
Yeah,
it's covering. Actually, this might be
his junior year in college. He already made a couple of mil.
A couple? Shit.
I mean,
yeah,
more than a couple.
Yeah, he made a lot of money. I think he was the highest paid NIL player.
I don't know, but
I think it was him, and then was it Archie Manning or somebody? I can't remember who it was.
Arch Manning.
Yeah, but I think they were like in the double digits, $10-15 million range. So he's good. I mean,
yeah, and he'll get a shot because they got an old quarterback who Flacco, he's old, so he's only gonna at best, if he doesn't get hurt, which is it's not likely that he's going to last the whole season.
But we're in that same position with Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers can move a little bit better than Flacco.
At best,
yeah.
Flacco's playing 1 season,
if that.
And yeah, he's not played the whole season. The last
he came off the bench, and then the other time, I don't know if he was hurt or he got benched. He got benched.
Yeah. So he's played in 3 different places.
Yeah, yep. You're right.
In Cleveland, the last 3 years.
And then somebody picked him up, and then he got benched. Now he's back to Cleveland.
Right. And yes, and he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he didn't even play in half the games and still got hurt. so Flacco is likely to get injured. Because his age and his lack of mobility. So Shador, it will be the.
He's in a good place.
The other guy, Gabriel's.
He's a backup.
5'10" or something.
If that.
Yeah.
If that.
So he's a little guy.
They got to roll the pocket a lot for him.
Doug Flutie and a few others.
Yeah. Bryce Young for
the one that used to play for Cleveland. What's his name? He's in Tampa now.
Baker, but he was 6 foot at least.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, he's at least 6 foot.
So
let me see. Bryce Young for the Carolina Panthers. He's short like that.
Sucks though so far.
Actually, he's been doing a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll see.
But
I got some funny stuff for you right here, my man Jamsky.
Cleveland with Baker.
In hindsight, you see that,
yeah, because they've had Deshaun Watson. They paid him some bukus of cash.
They paid him a lot, but listen, he hit the lottery. In other words,
yeah, they paid him bukus of cash, and he didn't do anything. Now he's been hurt for the last season and a half.
Mm-hmm. and he's going to be hurt pretty much most of this season.
Okay.
And next year, I think 2026 is his last year on that big mega deal. So, yeah, and it's all guaranteed. So,
what was the funny thing you had?
Oh man, okay. Well, you know how Chris Brown, he does those meet and greets where the women can come and get a picture, and they said guys have been paying too.
Yeah.
Well, this guy here, he broke up with his chick. He's like, you spent $1,500 to take a picture with this man, and blah blah blah. And so he breaks up with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what she says?
What?
I don't care.
But I've heard this story. This is an old story.
No, this is a recent one. This is the second woman.
Okay.
Another one did the same thing, and guess what? What I gotta say to that is, you don't care.
The story that I heard is Chris Brown kissed a woman.
That's the other one.
In the mouth.
Yeah, during the picture.
Tongue,
Yeah, everything. That's the other one.
And so at a meet and greet.
Yeah, that's the other story.
Yeah.
I'd have broke up with her too.
Yeah. So her husband broke up.
Yeah, but check this out. And this woman Sarah said she didn't care
about her
boyfriend breaking up with her.
Boyfriend.
Let me ask you a question, women and men out here.
Did she kiss Chris?
I don't know if they kissed or not. It just happened to miss meet and greet, and she said she doesn't care.
He broke up with her just because of a meet and greet?
$1,500 for a picture.
Oh, I don't know if I would have done that, but
$1,500 for a picture.
If it was her money, I would have just
ain't no such thing.
That was a complete waste of money.
Listen, over you have been in relationships.
Yeah.
I'm a married motherfucker. There's no such thing as your money and her money.
There is with me.
Yes, you can say that, and I can say that, but
had a joint.
No, we don't either. But
even when I was married.
But what I'm saying is, there's no such thing as that because it goes against the concept of living in the same household. Okay, so when it comes time to pay a fucking bill, and we go 50-50 on these bills, you ain't got your fucking half because you gave $1,500 to Chris Brown.
No, they have to have their.
Yeah, but what if she didn't because she gave $1,500 away?
Well, then I'd be.
That's why I just said that ain't just her money. When you live in the same household, even though you both make your own money and you pull it together for the betterment of your household, it's not really your money when you look at it like that.
Well, I don't look at it like that because if she has a job, it is her money. But long as she still can pay her part of the bills, I still would tell her that was a stupid waste of money. That was dumb. I mean, you know, said $1,500 for a picture.
Yeah,
this dude should have been tossing your salad for $1,500.
Hey, listen.
but
for $1,500, man, listen, we could have done a lot better things with $1,500 than you getting the goddamn picture. I tell you what I'd have done for you. You want a fucking picture with Chris Brown? Give me that fucking poster. Stand next to that goddamn poster. Now give me that $1,500. What's the difference?
$1,500.
Because there's a long line. There's a long line of people waiting to get their picture taken. This dude is making money hand over fist doing this shit. You understand me?
What was the details of the story? Did
the guys happened to see the picture, and Chris Brown was behind her, right? Mm-hmm. And he's got his arms around her like this, and she's in front of her. That's what pissed him off also. He's like, damn, bitch. This is exact words. Damn, bitch. You're going to sit there and let this man get all up on you like that?
I wouldn't have cared about that part of it.
I would have.
Because it's Chris Brown.
Well, it doesn't matter who it is.
She's not
okay.
Making out. She could have kissed him. He kisses people sometimes at these meet and greets. He tongues women sometimes there. So if he just hugged her, I wouldn't have cared about that.
Well, you should. I should have copied the picture, but I didn't. You know, she got her ass arched up on him on his thang and wang, and you know
they're fully
clothed. Yeah, yeah.
He didn't take the opportunity to make out with her like he does.
But he was hugging her kind of. Yeah, I think one hand might have been on her tit or whatever. You know, you know how you do that. But who cares? 50. You know me. I don't give a fuck about the hug. I care about the goddamn money.
Right.
That $1,500 you want to take a picture with him? Give me $10. I go down to what's that name of that Spencer's and get a poster. And guess what? Damn it, we'll put you or I get on internet and Photoshop something for you. Hell with that $1,500. That's what would have pissed me off.
Yeah.
But she says she doesn't care, and you know that's where we at in this society. You know, oh well. So she thinks she's gonna get another man.
I mean, I wouldn't want his hands on my woman's boobs or anything like that.
And that's what he got mad at that also.
If you are touching my woman's boobs, that's a violation, man.
But you should see. That's what I'm trying to say. You should see the way they were hugged up. And I'm like, damn, I would have. I said, man, I'd probably be kind of mad too. Yeah. But the first thing that went to my mind, them damn dollar signs.
I would expect my woman to respect our
Respect,
relationship.
yes, and she didn't have any,
Not just
And what
be
about
like,
the?
oh, Chris, feel my titty.
And
Go
what about the
ahead.
one like you said?
Here's some money for
And then the
filling me
dude
up.
Usher goes into the stands with sweat and everything
Oh,
on.
it's Usher who makes out.
Yeah,
with the
Usher
chicks.
kissed that chick, and that's the one that got in trouble.
Yeah. So
Well, you know why I'd have been mad?
it might not
Allegedly, Usher
Yeah.
has herpes.
Right. It may not be Chris who kisses. It's Usher who makes out with the chicks.
Yeah, that's Usher. That's right.
Okay. So
He goes into the stands and into the fans and all sweaty and shit, right?
mhm.
Now, what would happen if Janet Jackson came up in the stands all sweaty and tried to kiss you? Would you kiss her?
Me?
Mhm.
Yeah, because I'm single.
Okay.
So,
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, if I was married, I wouldn't do it because I have hell to pay after I
Yeah,
go home. I'm not
Right.
gonna make out with anybody if I'm married.
right on.
But if Janet Jackson wanted to kiss me, to me that'd be rude for me not to make out with her.
I 100% agree with you.
What kind of man am I? I'd be stupid if I didn't make out with Janet.
And we got another thing about women. I got a couple sections about women because I've been seeing all this shit.
Mhm.
Okay, did you know? Hey, people, man, this shit's kind of crazy. You can't make this up. Did you know that some women make their man sit down to pee?
That's not possible.
Yes, it is.
That's not.
Well,
possible.
no, but they make him sit down to pee.
Why?
So, number one, the toilet seat to be down.
Mhm.
Number two, there's no drip on the floor or on the toilet seat.
All right, I got something to say about that.
Okay, go ahead.
First off, it's not possible for a woman to make you sit down to pee.
Okay,
she's
not physically, but she bitches at him enough.
Listen, if my woman told me you got to sit down to pee, I'd be like, shut the fuck up.
Well, see, you're a different type of dude.
Get out my face.
I mean, we weren't raised in this like that.
You ain't in the bathroom with me. Don't tell me what the fuck to do. I'm a grown man.
Right.
You know.
Well, guess what? We'd say that, but these people nowadays don't say that.
Listen, I've been in this argument before with women.
They ask you to sit down and pee?
No.
Oh.
They talk. They get on me about leaving the toilet seat up, and I
Right.
said, you know what? When you come to my place, why don't you put the
it back.
toilet seat down?
Or put it back up for
And
me.
they thought I was just messing with them because I was trying to.
Yeah, just let them see it's a two-way street
That it's a nonsensical
argument.
issue to argue
Well,
about.
what I always said, because most guys have done this and have argued about this.
No, not put the toilet seat down. I told them to put it
back up. Right, that's what I was
said,
about
why
to
don't
say.
you put the toilet seat up? And they was like, what? And
Yeah,
I said, yeah, this is my house. This is a bachelor pad. Put the toilet seat back up.
exactly. And see, that's the argument that I got into back in the day with a couple females, and I'm like, listen, the strength it takes for me to lift that thing up, you can use the same strength, if not less, because of the gravitational pull to hit that thing and push it back down. Why are you asking me this?
Yeah, they told me that. Are you for real? And I said, you arguing about me leaving the toilet seat up? I said, I want you to put it back up. And so this one girl started putting the toilet seat back up at my house.
Damn, she was a keeper.
No, we didn't. It didn't work out, obviously.
Yeah.
But she was like, "Were you serious?" I said, "No. I just wanted you to know how ridiculous."
Nicholas said that argument is.
Yeah. She's like, "Yeah, but sometimes we go in there and we sit down and the toilet seat is."
Look.
I said, "Yes. You're not backing into the bathroom. You can clearly see the fucking toilet seat is up. Put it down."
Well, when we go in the bathroom and we see it down, we got to lift it up.
Lift it up. Damn.
And oh my God, you know who Paul Pierce is, right?
Basketball player.
Yes. Now, this is something we're going to dive into. You probably want to take a break out before we get into this part. But check this out, people. You guys need to listen to this too. Paul Pierce, NBA Hall of Famer, says that men should go after 5 to 7s instead of 10s.
Why?
Because 10s require so much pampering. They require so much attention.
Maintenance.
And they're not going to help you level up. They're not going to offer you any kind of help.
Well,
and they're going to want things done for them instead of doing things for you. Like, they're not going to cook. They're not going to clean. And I said, well, you might have to. He goes, if you find one, it's rare. These baddies, these 10s and stuff like that.
Look at this guy proposes at the Yankee game.
Oh, that's awesome. I feel sorry for him.
I would never do that.
No, me either. It's supposed to be intimate. But 5 to 10s, he said, so the 10s required. Now, this is the guy that's been around nothing but 10s this whole life. He goes, you see why I'm single? He goes, because they're not going to help me level up. They're not going to do anything for me. They want everything done for them. They're after me for my money. They don't like regular guys that work. Remember, we had that conversation. They don't want guys that make less than $100,000.
Yeah.
He goes, they're just a bunch of headache. He goes, guys, if you're a hardworking man and we're hardworking individuals, he goes, get you a 5 to 7. She's beautiful in her own way. She's beautiful anyway.
In her own way.
He goes, because 10s, they got the BBLs, the fake tits. They're made up more to look like a 10 than being a natural 10.
Dime pieces are annoying in my experience with them, and I've never actually hit on a dime piece because
what?
Well,
because of that.
Well, I don't hardly hit on any women. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
I just talk to them just like a regular person, and if they're interested, then
they'll come back.
Then I'm be like, all right, let's hang out together. Let's get together and see where it goes. But I would never hit on a dime piece.
Well, I have a bunch of times.
Well, so you were in a position where you felt you were successful, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing. They're not all like that when we were coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about now because now we're living in a different time, and I can see what he's saying. But yes, they were spoiled. They were needed. You should have seen when I told one no to some question. She asked me about something. I said no, and you should have seen the look on her face, man.
Dime pieces are insecure too, or they're more confident than 7s and 5s.
I disagree. I think the 7s and 5s are more confident in who they are because they've never been told, "Don't do it."
Go ahead, man. Come on, talk.
I know what you're gonna do.
I
do. They've never been told that they walk on water. They've never been told that they're the best thing since sliced bread, and so they work harder at appeasing you. They work harder at being a good person. These dime pieces don't want to be a good person. They just want to look pretty and be on the gram. And I tell you what, they're very shallow. And yes, guys want to knock them off. But guess what? That's all you're going to get is a knockoff. Get you a hardworking woman who wants to help you level up, build a future with her, and see where it goes.
It's a good subject matter. I got a little bit more to say about it, but
I figured that.
Go to break, and we'll be right back right after this. I do not need to go upstairs. This will be real short.
I got you, Aaron. Aaron Frank said he thinks social media is a big thing in relationships. Too many creeps and disrespectful comments, etc. And no way am I saying that. No, hell no. You better not sit down.
You ready?
Yep.
You're listening to the best damn activist on the microphone. One hell of a podcaster and his co-host, Mr. T. Crowe and Anthony Scott Dover. One hell of a team. Sweet. And now, without further ado, the man we've all been waiting for, T. Jam D. Welcome back to the show.
All right, welcome back to the show. Short break there. Don't want to explain the break, so do that later. Some people thinking, y'all didn't go to a commercial. I'm on Facebook. I see y'all.
Yeah, it's for the Spreaker app.
Spreaker,
where they can they can put ads in between the show.
They can put ads on there if they want to. They said they will. They don't always do it. But anyway, I try to go to a break so they have a spot to put the ads if they want to. Anyway, about these dimes versus 7s. Now, I found that a lot of dimes keep asking, trying to get you to tell them they're pretty.
Yes.
I have had dime pieces and women who were not dimes who think they are, and constantly fishing for compliments.
Do you think this looks good, or do you prefer that? Do you like the way this looks on me, or would you like that? Everything's about them. Which is cool. I get it. You're a woman, and it should be about you. But you have someone else with you.
Yeah. And online, they just come right out and say, rate me from 1 to 10.
Yes.
And then they do their
poses and
rub on themselves and turn.
Is that a sign of insecurity to you?
Yes, it is. Because if you're a beautiful girl, a sexy girl, you only need to look in the mirror one time.
There you go.
See that. You know what I'm saying? You know if your body's tight, You got a flat belly, nice hips, nice ass,
Right.
nice boobs, skin complexion's good, and all of this, and you got 1,000 guys telling you you're beautiful, then you're good looking. Stop it.
Stop.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Stop asking. You already know where you are. Stop it with the nonsense.
Yes.
So, yeah, I had a couple of pretty girls, and even though when I was younger, I had a girl who was really good looking. You know, I was kind of surprised that she was into me, but I accepted it, and I didn't act weird about it. And I just said, okay, check me out.
Right.
And then moved on with it. But I've even had a girl who was like a 7 who kept telling me how pretty she was.
Well, you know, 7s aren't bad. 5s aren't bad. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, listen, for those who think they're 10s, there's only a few 10s out there.
Yeah.
10s are very rare.
They're rare.
They're rare. But the way Instagram and Facebook make you think, because girls, you can fix yourself up. You can be a 6 and make yourself look like a 12 with filters.
Yeah, but it's all phony.
Yes, it is all phony.
If you get a makeover and you look like a 12.
Yeah, but but it's all, that's phony too, because
right, because you got a makeover.
Yeah, so a dime piece is rare.
Yeah.
And you know what makes you a dime in my eyes? The attitude. The attitude defines what sexiness is to me in a woman. If she has a beautiful attitude and she's fairly attractive, we can kick it.
Well, we could kick it, but that don't make them a dime to me. To me, a dime is all it's so superficial. It's all about looks.
Right.
We refer to women who are dimes before we even talk to them. When we see them.
Yes, because we're going by the look.
Yeah.
The aesthetic issue of it.
Strictly by the look.
Yep.
And so when I see a woman who's a dime, I'm like, damn, she looked good. But I usually don't talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have time for this nonsense, the mess. You know what I'm saying? And the whole "I'm too good for you" attitude. I'm like, I'll do without. I pass. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I usually take 5s and 7s because a lot of them are sexy, pretty.
Yes,
sexy.
they're real sexy.
And that's all I need. To me, sexy is better than pretty. If you're a woman who's super sexy, that's better than being pretty.
Right. I like to me, I like to talk a lot.
Yeah.
And so.
No.
Oh, yeah. So if we can have a conversation, that to me holds more weight than me just looking at your monkey ass. Just because you're pretty and you can't hold a conversation, what I'm going to do, talk to myself, which I do from time to time.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to do, look at your motherfucking ass like, damn. Because after I knock your ass down, now it's all the same.
If she can't,
I've already done knocked you down.
Yeah.
What else we got to look forward to?
If she can't hold a conversation,
right,
that's a shame. You know what I'm saying?
Our dude Aaron Frank says most of them have daddy issues, and that's a real thing. No disrespect. He goes, but the dimes are crazy. I agree.
Yeah, because you know they've got a lot going on in their head.
Right.
And it depends on if or not. Now, an intelligent dime is impressive. Because you're smart.
And you look good.
And they know that.
And you carry yourself well.
I've seen a couple of intelligent dimes, and they usually kind of ignore the fact that they're dimes, and they kind of get annoyed by people constantly, because you get some of these dudes who are weirdos, and they're constantly telling this girl how beautiful she is.
And she gets tired of that.
Right. And
from him.
Yes.
From him.
Oh, you're so pretty. You're beautiful. And I keep thinking, shut the fuck up, dude. Shut up. She knows that. How many times you think she hears that daily? Everybody can see she's gorgeous. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't want one weirdo constantly sniffing around her, telling her she's beautiful as if that's a new thing to her.
I don't think it's new.
So, but if you got a dime who's an idiot, they want to be told. They want everybody to think.
They want everyone to think that they walk on water.
If they see you, like if you work with them or something, and they see you consistently, if they just see you once in life, that doesn't mean anything. But if they see you consistently, they want you to tell them at least one time that they're pretty. If you don't, they're going to be thinking,
what's wrong with him?
Yes. What's wrong with him?
And you know what? Back when I was younger, in my single days, that's how I got to knock the dimes down, because I didn't treat them like everybody else did.
You didn't treat them like
no, I treat them like normal, and they was like, "What's wrong with you?"
You didn't treat them like they were special.
Well, they weren't. You're just a friend. I'm a friend, and just because you so-called quote unquote look good, that makes you special. But you can't spell T.
You can't spell T.
T-E-A. Can't spell T. They spell it T-E-E.
Yeah. So to me, dimes have a hard way to go. They have an easy life, but
they're constantly competing with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And what I tell them is, they can't stand when they have a daughter. That's their number one enemy, because the daughter's a younger version.
A younger version.
They hate that.
And the daughter grows up and hits 18, and mommy starts competing with
Yep.
her.
And mommy's going to lose. Can't compete.
Yeah.
That's like us competing with our sons who are younger.
Yeah.
We're going to lose.
Can't compete.
Can't compete with that shit.
Yeah.
That's called nature. That's called aging.
Mm-hmm.
You can't compete with that.
Yeah. So, and that's...
And you know what? I don't want to compete with my sons. Your sons are supposed to be a better version of you. You know what I'm saying? So be that.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit out there and be like, oh, I look better than my son. Man, listen.
Right.
I talk trash. I'm like, you know where you get your good looks from. I do that when you talk trash, but man, I'm not going to go to a club and say which one looks better. Man, listen, they'll blow my big old fat married ass out the water.
Not only do I not compete with my sons, I don't even compete.
I don't compete with men.
I don't even compete with my brother.
Right.
I've been told by women my brother was a hot dude. Now, when he was younger, I'd be like, no, he's not. That's my little brother. But after we were getting a little older, I'd be like, okay, if that's what you think, that's good for him. So check him out. But
and to me, he's just Sean.
Yeah.
And I don't look at my brother like that.
Yeah.
And my brother go through that to everybody telling him what kind of guy I was.
Right. Your brother's got to
But he didn't care.
What's he going to say?
Yeah, they told me they like my brother. Girls say your brother's nicer than you. He's so cute and stuff. He's better. Whoopee.
What's that supposed to do?
What's that supposed to do for me?
Yeah, are you supposed to be like, oh, I'm sorry, I got to change my whole...
Yeah, go talk to him.
Yeah. So,
he's right there. Holler at him.
You got enough women in your life that you don't need...
That don't need validation from women.
One who tries to tell you...
Even if I didn't have them in my life, I didn't need validation from a woman telling me what she thought of me. And I try to tell people this. I try to tell my grandsons this. And I tell them that all the time. Don't worry about what people say about you. Because 9 times out of 10, it's for their benefit.
Your brother's nicer than you.
Whoopee. Oh, did you hear about this? Cracker Barrel is changing its logo.
Yes.
And these motherfuckers are losing their mind. You hear about that?
Yes, I heard the Cracker Barrel is changing their logo. I haven't actually seen...
I didn't see the new logo yet.
I have not either. I have not seen the new logo. I know what the old one looked like with the old man sitting in the chair.
Well, that was the founder's uncle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's not going to be there anymore.
No.
So, to me, this is a pendulum swing issue because the pendulum has swung now over to the left to where people are getting outraged about something.
They're getting outraged about everything.
Like this logo change is no big deal. It doesn't mean anything. No. It's not.
I don't even think the other logo was racist.
No, it was.
They just thought it's time to upgrade and move on with the times. This is Cracker Barrel that did this. They didn't have any kind of protest.
Yes.
A lot of black people go to Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, and they're still gonna have crackers eaten at the restaurant. So I don't understand.
Oh my God,
I don't understand why.
Jesus.
They're so up in arms, as people would say.
Yeah, they're up in arms about that. Here's the thing, people. With time comes evolution. Yeah. And evolution comes change. Mm-hmm. They're just changing with the times. And here's the thing. A lot of these old backwards ass motherfuckers don't want to change.
Yes.
And that's my question to you. And these are all what they said was they were the people who were objecting to the change was, of course, you know what demographic they were, because let's just call a spade a spade. Black people, we don't care about the change.
No.
We don't give a damn about the Cracker Barrel. No. We like to go there to eat, but we don't care about that change. Oh. Holy fuck!
Yes, go ahead. Do you care about the change at Cracker Barrel?
He might need to change his fucking drawers. That's the change we got to care about. Damn, people. Where was I? That damn bomb just bombs over Baghdad erupted and blew my... Oh, man, anyway. So, and I don't think the Latinos, my Mexican brethren, I don't think they care about the change. And here's the thing: I've never seen an Asian person eat there.
You know, I don't go
But
there.
if you think about it, you don't see Asians eating too many places like that.
I don't go to Cracker Barrel that often.
No, I don't either. But I
been
go
there twice in my whole life.
That's it.
Yes.
Well, you know, when I was down in Tennessee a lot, because it originated down in Tennessee. I can't remember, was it Murfreesboro? I can't remember where it originated from Tennessee, but it originated down in Tennessee. And it's good food, man. I get the breakfast with, I like their food.
You do?
I love it. And me and the wife go there from time to time.
I wasn't all that impressed.
Oh, I was.
Like I said, I only went there twice.
Well, you gotta know what to get.
And I didn't.
See, they give you all these all-star breakfast things, and breakfast is breakfast.
Yeah. I didn't go there for breakfast. I went there after breakfast was over.
But you can get breakfast all day.
Oh,
and you can get the regular food there all day. So if you go there in the morning, but I'll tell you what to get that hot honey chicken.
Okay.
It comes in strips, and man, the sauce is amazing. You got to put a little Tabasco, make it hotter. It depends on you. Get the hot honey chicken.
Mm-hmm.
They got good rice. The mashed potatoes is good, and also mac and cheese. And I always get a bowl of grits too, man. I like their grits.
Bowl of grits.
Yeah, I like grits.
Hot honey chicken.
But yeah, so this goes back to the question I asked you months ago.
What was that?
Do you think racism will ever end?
And I said, yes, of course.
Okay.
It will. Because it's progress that's going to be
And
made.
you know how long it's going to take to end?
No,
I think the world will end before racism ends.
That's a possibility.
Because we got to do it one person at a time, but with every one person, there's another person. And say he has 3 children. He convinces 2 of them. And then the one that doesn't, he grows up and he gets his kids on the right path, but the other 2 don't. Then it's going to take one from there. It's going to be a long, ongoing effect of ignorance.
Well, put it this way. This world was much more racist 200 years ago than it is now. So racism racism slowly dying.
I don't know if it was or not, to be honest with you. I didn't live back then, but I got an idea that it might have been much more open, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was still there. I mean, I don't know. We gotta do that'd be a great topic to dig into, but how will we know? You know what I'm saying?
By history. I mean, it's still racist.
Yeah. But how will we know what percentage we're losing or gaining?
Just by what's going on in the world, and then the fact that that there's a lot of racist people who have children who don't agree with them, and they just
right.
Like, fuck you. Just like Hulk Hogan, calling this mad because his daughter was dating a black guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? His daughter knew he was a racist her whole life. The public didn't know it until he lost his cool and started talking, and that was behind the scenes.
Right. And
he just got recorded.
He got recorded. Was it? That was his buddy's wife? The recording? Was that?
Yeah.
Okay. The one that he knocked off.
Right.
In a threesome.
Right.
Yeah.
So he had the image that he was trying to uphold.
Be all American dude.
Yeah, because he had little black fans who were Hulkamaniacs.
Yeah. My little cousin.
You know what I'm saying? And they all heard that.
My little cousin was the Hulkamaniac.
Him saying this and that about niggers.
and then
I'm gonna go out here like I don't know Hulk Hogan, never met Hulk Hogan, and it sounded like he was a racist, but just because somebody says nigger doesn't mean they're racist. You know what I'm saying? You can,
I can see where you're going with that.
A white person can just be angry. I'm not excusing it and saying it's okay. It's not. But you could be friends with somebody for years.
Mm-hmm.
They get angry at you and say nigger. Doesn't mean they're racist.
No, but what that means is that they're willing to use a racist, the most racist word that we know. They're willing to use that.
Yeah,
is bad enough, because if you're not a racist, you shouldn't want to use that word, right?
Right. And if you're friends with a black person,
you shouldn't want to use that word.
You should understand the history behind
that word, and you shouldn't want to use it.
And respect him enough, even though you're angry. That's no excuse for you to just be like, I was angry, I was drunk, or whatever the case might have been.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, you're an asshole, at least.
Yes. even though, if here's what you say, you think. So, and like you said, I don't know if you're racist or not, but you're thinking it and you thought it and you was waiting for the perfect time to say it. If you hear somebody say it, if it's like this, I've never heard my wife say it. And I've been around that woman for 32 years. Right. And I know I pissed her off. I don't know if she was thinking it.
Yeah.
To call me that, but she's never once said it.
Some people just.
She's never once. She hates to hear the word nigga. She won't even say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I've been told by a black person, call me nigga.
Hold on a second. He told some white people to call him that?
No. He told me too. He said, call me nigga. And I was like, no.
But see, and so there's a, and I know like our co-host Nikki.
Mm-hmm.
Well, our co-guest Nikki, she's not really a co-host, she's a guest. Co-guest Nikki.
Yeah.
She doesn't like to use the word. She doesn't like to hear the word because I think these white women that have black children, they are sensitive to the word.
A lot of people, and some, well, that might be the case, but some white people who don't have black children are respectful enough
not to use it.
That they're not going to say that around you or even behind your back.
Right.
They're just not going to say.
And those are the people that you want to talk to. Those are the people you can trust to a certain extent. Because but the people that the people you can go. I could go to work and I can tell you the motherfuckers that say it behind you. You get a vibe. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You get that vibe.
Yeah.
Like this motherfucker calls people niggers when he goes home.
Left and right. Some people know history and they know how,
how that word is hurt,
and they know how horrible
that word is.
People have been treated, and behind white people calling them niggers,
right?
And where that came from, from what I heard. Now you can tell me if this is true or not. What I heard is it was an ignorant, dumb asshole.
That's what the word meant.
Okay. No, it was an ignorant, dumb asshole who got some slaves. Thought the slaves were from Niger. Right?
And is this true?
Yeah, this is what I heard. Now, I don't know how true it is because this was something that I seen in a video somebody talking about.
Okay.
This white person back in the slave times received some slaves, thought they were from the country of Niger in Africa.
They spelled Niger there. Though.
Didn't know that those people would be called Nigerian. And
Nigeria is another country in Africa. There's Niger.
Citizens from Niger.
That's a good question.
They don't call them Nigerian. Okay. So
anyway, I don't know.
Anyway, he thought the slaves were from Niger, so he called them niggers, not to be offensive because they weren't even in front of him. He said it to another white person. Well, these people are from Niger, and so they're niggers.
Because the way it was spelled.
Yes, but he did. Yes, so he didn't know. He was an ignorant jackass.
Right.
And so that just picked up.
And it became the common phrase.
To call black people. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying in the beginning, he didn't mean it as an offensive term.
Right.
I got to look this up because I never heard. Didn't know.
What he was
but it picked up. And so,
yes.
And then next thing you know, every black person became a nigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
but it picked up negative connotation.
Yeah.
It picked up. It's a racial epithet.
Everything picks up negative connotation when they first like midget. That's a real word. It applied to a little person.
Right.
But when it picked up negative connotation, it become offensive. And
like the word retard.
Retarded is the actual word, not retard. But retard is something that came from
retarded person.
And retarded actually meant mentally challenged.
Now that's what you can't say retarded anymore. There's a lot of words like that that the English dictionary, the English vocabulary have changed to be offensive.
Because people use it wrong to make fun of other people.
But when people use it in jest, so every word is eventually
crippled. It's another thing. You used to be able to call a person who has a physical disability
He's
crippled until people started using it to make fun of crippled
Right.
people. And now that's
Now you got to call them handicapped.
or handicapable.
Ain't this a bitch?
It's like dead. People don't like to say.
Well, murdered or raped. They don't say that on TV anymore.
They don't like
They
to
call it
say
unalived.
unalived.
What's the difference?
If you've been killed.
Yeah, unalived. I don't know. I listen. I'm 54. I'll be 55 in a couple months. I don't think I'm able to change my vocabulary.
I can, but I'm not going to because I have decided what's
Yes.
offensive and what's not. Just like when I told you that girl I was talking to online said something about me asking her if she was a Nigerian prince. She said, "You can't say that." I said, "Yes, I can." And it's not offensive. It's not offensive to me, you, or if I told someone who was from Nigeria that, they wouldn't give a damn.
Right.
So I have decided what is actually offensive
Okay.
and what is not. So I'm not going to change my vocabulary. I don't even call people who demand to be, who tell me their pronouns. I totally ignore them.
Yeah, man. Was it you? No, it was somebody I was talking to the other day, and they went to a restaurant, right? And there was a trans guy that had on.
Hold that thought.
I hope I can remember.
We're going to take a pause for another station identification. We'll be right back right after this.
Station identification. Station identification. Do you hear me?
All right.
You back?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you're not offended yet, stay tuned for this next segment. Mr. A-Hole and T. Crowe. That's so funny. Welcome back to the show.
You're listening to a man who's so sexy it's completely ridiculous. Mr. Anthony Scott Dover. Yummy.
All right.
What'd she say?
Yes.
Oh, God.
She's intelligent. Has good
She called you an a-hole, though.
Has good taste.
So she called you an asshole, though.
But I'm yummy.
That doesn't sound good.
It does. It sounds perfect to
A
me.
yummy asshole. Pause.
Anyway, what were you saying before we went to that?
We were talking about this trans guy, right?
Yeah.
He was a waiter or waitress, whatever he wanted to call himself. But they said you could tell he was a man. He was rude.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of busy, but he was rude. And you work in the service industry, you got to be prepared for that kind of carrying on.
Mm-hmm.
But on his name tag, it said her/she and something else. I can't remember what they said.
Yeah.
And so the people there, they said, her, she, whatever. He goes, why do you have that on your name tag? Well, he got an attitude. Well, I choose to identify as a woman. That's what her, she, woman. That's what it was. I choose to identify as a woman. These are the pronouns that you will address me by. Ask her, or she, it's she, or I'm a woman. Motherfucker, you got a goatee.
Mm-hmm.
Your hands are bigger than mine.
Mm-hmm.
You got an Adam's apple,
Mm-hmm.
but you're wearing a skirt.
Mm-hmm.
Because I put on a skirt, that automatically makes me a she.
Yeah.
And so these people, listen, this is where you're going to confuse the children.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to confuse old people who aren't of this time. And like you said now, those pronouns are getting out of hand.
Yeah. I don't want to know your pronouns. I don't care.
I don't care what you identify as. I'm going to identify you as I see you.
Right. Yeah. You tell a blind person what you identify as.
Yeah.
Don't tell me.
Don't tell me, because I know what the fuck you are.
I can see what's going on there. And plus that, you only really say her or she behind someone's back.
Right.
And if you're not there, what do you care?
How do you know I'm saying her?
You know
I could be saying he.
it's had to be someone else who don't appreciate it saying, well, she identifies as a she. I'm like, so shut up. I ain't got time to argue about this. I got something to say. I got a point to make. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But so I've never actually had someone argue with me about it, but I have ignored all people.
I don't think you have engaged conversation with one of those persons?
No, I've ignored. I've had people tell me my pronouns are this and that, but I was like, so, and they just walked away.
I'm asking you. I don't care about your pronouns. What's your name?
Yeah, I didn't say anything.
Well, the reason why they go by the pronoun and don't want to tell you their name,
Yeah,
because their name might be a manly name.
yeah, but they can change that.
Really?
Yeah, they can change their name. You change.
You can change your name. Yeah, I get that, but they what if they're not smart enough to think that?
Some names is you don't even have to change.
They're unisex.
Yeah, say. I know this.
Like
girl,
Jalen is.
Like I know this girl who calls herself Sam, and her name is Samantha.
Right.
And obviously a guy who calls himself Sam, whose name is Samuel.
Right.
So I was saying, this girl told me her name was Sam, and I was thinking, Sam, that's a dude's name. Well, I heard a week later, I heard another chick call her Samantha, and I was thinking, yeah, why didn't I think that?
You got on that late?
Yes, Sam.
I know some Sams that are female,
Hi,
so
I'm Sam.
yeah, I never thought about
She
that.
said, hi, I'm Sam, and shook my hand. And I'm thinking, I said, oh, how you doing? And then I was thinking, Sam, what are you talking about, Sam? She was a good-looking chick, too.
Everybody's good looking to you.
No, they're not. There's so many boogans. This world is loaded full of boogans.
Okay, well, I got one last topic, and you okay? Do you remember hearing about Dr. Umar?
No.
He's the doctor that goes Black Queens Forever, Snow Bunnies Never.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. I remember.
He's Pan-African. He's the Prince of Pan-Africanism. I like him. I like what he says. I like what he stands for, but he goes a little overboard.
Yeah.
He's a great speaker.
Everybody goes overboard when they start telling me who I should and should not date.
Yeah. He don't think we should date out of our race. He don't want us with...
we're not dating out of our race. We're dating another human.
That's of a pale... But anyway, I like the guy. He's very smart.
Okay.
But he's been exposed.
All right. How so?
He's been exposed to getting money from women. He's been abusing women. They shut down. He's broke. They shut down. You know, he's got that school.
Oh, exposure comes to.
He's got that Marcus Garvey, Franklin, Frederick Douglass, the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it's in Wilmington, Delaware, but it's been shut down. He bought the building. Everything's been going on donations. I don't know how much money of his own he's putting in.
Well, is it a private school?
No, it's going to be public.
Oh, okay. He's
been working for like the last 6 years, and I guess he's fallen off. Now he's asking women to give him $500 to go on a date.
Is he got any takers?
I don't know yet. I know there's some women that like him, some women that don't. What I suggest is all white women go.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah, I think all white women should give him a call, give him $500 for the school, and have him take you out on a date.
That'd be funny.
But, his school's getting repossessed, and they're going to resell it. I don't know if he's kept up with the bills, but Dr. Umar, man, my brother, I know you're not going to watch this, but listen, you got to get it together, man. You got to tighten that up. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, hopefully someone will tell him about it. Some little podcast.
He's on a lot of shows, a lot of podcasts, and I like the guy, like I say, but everybody's coming out exposing him like, man, this dude's a phony. He's this, he's that. He uses women more than anything. I don't know. Like I say, it's all legend. I like the guy, and I wish him the best. And I was going to donate, but
you were?
I was going to donate like $50.
Okay, well, check you out. I was not going to donate.
But now I don't know where to donate to now, so I'm gonna keep it.
Now you're looking to donate to this guy.
No, not now. No, I was going to donate to the kids in school.
Oh, okay, that sounds good.
But now I'm glad I didn't, because it looks like he was going out tricking with the money. Yeah. And did you see that list? I wish Nikki was here so I could ask her about that list of people going out and you can't take your woman a date.
Huh?
They got this list. Women come up with this list online somewhere where you can't take them out on the first date.
Oh, to places?
Yeah, man, I tell them, shove that list up your ass.
That's places that they won't accept.
Yeah, well, guess what? I tell you what, you pay, and then we'll go there.
Listen, I've here recently, I've mentioned to a young lady that I was, thinking about asking her out,
mm-hmm.
And then, even though we haven't gone out yet, she pretty much just wanted me to pick a place.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? She was like, be a man, just tell me where we're going. And I was like, all right, I can do that.
So it didn't matter.
Right. Yes. So
Well, that's kind of odd. That's kind of odd because they got all these women out here wanting to pick a place, pick this place, pick that place. And it's like the Cracker Barrel wasn't good enough.
right.
I'm like, what are you talking about? So they're like,
Cracker
no
Barrel.
restaurant chains like Red Lobster, Olive Garden, Cracker Barrel. I'm like, where the fuck do you want me to take you then?
Right.
Papa
To a
Do's?
mom and pop shop.
No, they don't want anything like that.
I take it to my backyard.
They don't want to go to anything like that.
Grill you a steak, but some.
Yeah, and see, that's where we're talking about once again them dimes.
Yeah.
And then you go to the 5 and 7s. The 5 and 7s don't give a damn. They just want to spend time with you because they like you, and that's what's important.
Yeah. So that's kind of weird if they're going to go out with you, but they got all these demands and stipulations.
Right.
I'd be like, never mind.
How much time we got left?
5 minutes.
Oh, it's time for the Love Doctor.
Oh, okay, Love Doctor.
Oh my gosh.
You got some advice for the people?
I got some advice for the people.
Okay.
Okay. It goes along with today's lecture plan. Hey people, this from the Love Doctor. Women, stop trying to be that TV person that you watch on the stories.
Yeah.
Stop trying to live like that because number one, you're not bringing that to the table. If you can't bring that to the table, why should I set the table for that person when you're not bringing anything? So what I'm trying to tell you is let's build together. Let's work together. Look in the mirror and see who you truly are as a woman, as a person, before you come over here and try to ruin this man. You understand me?
Yeah.
Because you're going to do something to this man and you're going to lose out.
Hey, did you know that when a woman loses crazy weight, her boobs shrink?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that for a long time. But
Are you serious?
Yeah, I didn't because I've seen some chicks who gotten kind of skinny and they still have big boobs. But here recently, I've seen a couple of chicks who one
That's
of them
interesting.
was real skinny, right?
Right.
And when she sent me a picture of herself topless, and her boobs are all flat and like a pancake. And I was thinking, what the fuck? She's young.
I was like, time out. How old is she?
She's only like 40 or something.
And she sent you this?
Yeah.
And she sent you some pancake titties?
Yes. Now, I didn't mention that to her because she was all proud of the weight that she had.
Okay. Well, that's good. I'm going to applaud that because you know what? That's good.
She was all
being healthy.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Like I say,
yeah,
I think women are beautiful.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. That's good. But I was just saying that like I said, I wasn't rude. I didn't say anything about her boobs.
So so the thought came across your mind was that
I was like, what happened to her boobs? Because she's
did that turn you off?
No, but the boobs looked weird because they were flat, right? So this happened. Subsequently, her and I stopped seeing each other, right? And I forgot all about her. I didn't forget she existed, but we weren't talking anymore. And I was just like, okay, moved on. Then out of the blue, she contacted me, right? So, and this has been some time ago. This ain't
right.
I haven't seen her or talked to her in a while, but she contacted me out of the blue, and she wanted to come over. And I was like, all right. And I thought, we're done. We're done. But she was telling me that how she was disappointed that she had put on a couple of pounds back on from her weight loss, right? So when she came over,
she looked a little bit better.
Yes.
They were pumped. They were
her boobs.
They pumped back up. In other words,
yeah,
right.
Her boobs.
Well, that could be I'm not an expert of.
And she actually took her top off, while she was here.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you play with them?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not the expert of the mams,
but when
I love them,
I was like, "What?
But
these are the same boobs?"
Yes. Here's what I'm thinking. It could have happened.
Yeah.
From her losing all that weight, she could have been dehydrated.
Okay.
And then she rehydrated herself. And water weight does, when you get on a scale, you can see the difference in water weight.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people get on diets. They don't know they're dehydrated, but they really are.
Okay.
And I think maybe she rehydrated and Mams came back to life.
Yeah.
That's just my hypothesis. Now, like I say, it can be true, it cannot be true. I have to look that up.
I wanted to tell her, but I didn't. That because when she put on a few pounds, she still was looking nice. Her body
She
still
looked better.
looked nice. It was just a little plumper ass
And she was filled back out.
bigger tits. And I was thinking, she told me I got to get back on my diet, and I was thinking, no, don't.
Here's the thing. That's where us as men, we have to tell these women, you look good.
Yeah.
Stay where you are. You don't have to do all these. See, women do these changes thinking that it's going to please us aesthetically.
I did
because they look in the mirror and they're like, well, this guy likes this type of woman, or guys like her on TV, guys like her right there walking, and they want to make themselves listen. You're uniquely you, and you're beautiful the way you are.
So I did tell her, oh, you look good how you are. You look nice. She didn't believe it. She was dead set on getting back on that diet and going to work out and everything.
Yeah, you can overdo it.
So we stopped talking again. So I don't know what happened, but I was just thinking, wow, that was really there's two girls that I seen. Well, one girl was in her 20s and she was on drugs.
That'll get you to lose weight too.
Right? And she had these little boobs. And I just thought,
well, I wouldn't look at her. She's a dopey.
It was genetic.
No,
then when she got off the dope, she was in rehab.
And she gained weight.
She sent me a picture of her topless, of herself topless.
Man, you're a lucky guy.
And she had some big boobs, and I was thinking, what the hell? Ain't that nice, right?
Interesting.
Right. So anyway, that's how I learned that them diets, man.
They do affect demands.
Pressures.
Yes.
So we're out of time.
Yes. Wednesday, 8:00.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
So thank you for tuning in. Those of you who are listening and watching YouTube and Facebook.
Spreaker.
We appreciate you. If you want to listen to the show on Spreaker or
iHeart,
or nobody listens to the show on Spreaker. Those of you who
they listen, they do. I get like 8 to 10 a week. Sometimes one week I had like 75. I don't know what we were talking about that week, but we might need to go back to it.
Those of you who are going to listen to the show on iHeart, because iHeart owns Spreaker, so that you guys get the iHeart app, or if you're listening to it on Spotify or anywhere you get a podcast, we do appreciate
your support,
your attention. So stay tuned for the next show on Wednesday at about the same time.
We'll be back.
And with that, I'm out of here. We're out of here. Like last year. See ya.
Peace. Oh, yeah. Great show. Great show. Hope we didn't offend anyone. If we did, it's probably offensive, so it's what we do.
Like talking about boobs, you think?
No, talking about everything. Well, it's about time for me to head on in.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's my Friday.